Hi everyone. In the coastal waters of China's Guangdong province, the Beihai Datuo stands as a testament to traditional craftsmanship and maritime resilience. These sturdy vessels, commonly found in the Northern Sea, Beihai region, have long been the backbone of local fishing communities. With a deadweight capacity of 110 tons, the Beihai Datuo is a versatile workhorse, equipped to handle diverse fishing gear and challenging sea conditions. Renowned for their durability and seaworthiness, these boats continue to navigate the waves, bridging the past and present of China's rich fishing heritage. Join us as we explore the story of this remarkable vessel, where tradition meets the tides. Along the misty shores of China's Beihai region in Guangdong province, a rugged and reliable vessel has carved its place in maritime history, the Beihai Datuo. For generations, these boats have braved the swells of the Northern Sea, their story woven into the daily lives of fishing communities. But where did they come from, and what makes them so enduring? The Beihai Datuo emerged in the late 19th to early 20th century, a product of Guangdong's booming coastal fisheries. As demand for seafood grew, local shipbuilders adapted traditional designs to create a vessel that could handle heavier loads and rougher seas. Unlike the slender sampans of the south, the Datuo was built wider and sturdier, with a flat-bottomed hull ideal for shallow waters yet robust enough for open sea fishing. Its name, Datuo, hints at its role, big trawler, a workhorse capable of hauling nets filled with the region's bounty. Crafted from dense tropical hardwoods like teak and ironwood, the Beihai Datuo was designed to last. Its 110-ton deadweight capacity allowed crews to store vast catches, while its broad deck accommodated diverse gear, from drift nets to long lines. The hull's high bow and low stern deflected waves, and its simple but effective sail and oar system, later upgraded with diesel engines, made it adaptable to winds and currents. Over time, innovations like enclosed cabins and modern navigation gear were added, but the core design remained unchanged, a tribute to its efficiency. Beyond its practical use, the Beihai Datuo became a symbol of resilience. In the mid-20th century, fleets of these boats thrived as Beihai grew into a fishing hub. They weathered storms, geopolitical shifts, and even the modernization of China's maritime industry. Today, while steel-hulled trawlers dominate, some Datuos still operate, cherished by older fishermen and preserved as floating museums. The Ghost Fleet of Beihai, a Datuo's survival. In the winter of 1942, as World War II raged across Asia, a fleet of Beihai Datuo fishing boats found themselves caught in a nightmare. Japanese naval forces, patrolling the waters off Guangdong, began confiscating civilian vessels to blockade Chinese coasts. Among them was the Xinglong-u, prosperous fishery, a weathered but mighty Datuo captained by a man named Lin Sheng. Rather than surrender his boat, Lin and his crew made a desperate gamble. They stripped the Xinglong-u of its nets, painted its hull tar black, and hid it in a maze of mangrove swamps near Hepu. For months, they lived aboard in silence, surviving on stolen trips ashore at night. Meanwhile, other Datuo weren't so lucky, many were commandeered and never seen again. But the Xinglong-u had one final trick. In 1944, a typhoon scattered the Japanese patrols. Under cover of the storm, Lin sailed his boat 200 kilometers west to Hainan, smuggling medicines and refugees for the resistance. The Datuo's flat bottom, built for shoals, let it slip through reefs where warships couldn't follow. After the war, Lin returned to Beihai a hero. His boat, though battered, kept fishing into the 1960s, outlasting metal-hulled rivals. Today, old-timers swear the Xinglong was lucky, a boat with a soul. Some even say Lin's spirit still mends nets on deck when storms approach. This tale echoes the Beihai Datuo's real legacy: unbreakable, clever, and fiercely free. As regulations and industrialization reshape China's fisheries, the Beihai Datuo faces an uncertain future. Yet in its rugged silhouette, we glimpse a vanishing era, where wooden boats and human grit conquered the waves. Whether restored as heritage or retired to memory, the Datuo remains a floating chapter in Guangdong's maritime soul. Thanks for watching.